So the king, Elon Musk, has done it again. What we're looking at here is GrokBot. So GrokBot literally just came out, and it's agents using Grok. I'll be real honest. I pay for super Grok heavy, Grok super heavy, whatever you want to call it, the biggest plan, and it said log in with your cursor plan. I paid $20 on cursor. I'm not even clear on what usage I'm on. I don't know, but I'm in here. And the really cool thing is I created Rock, which was just like my main orchestrator. And you can go over here and I can edit the profile. And it's just like, hey, this is what I do. You can go over here and change this. I didn't even try like generating this kind of thing, upload it, change colors. I'm keeping the blobs for now. But the cool thing is they have a computer. So each of them have a computer that you can control. It's very cool because I can go over here. I can just type in, I don't know, yahoo.com. When was the last time anyone went to Yahoo? So they all have their own kind of terminal. They have a workspace right here. I can just type anything inside of here. It's really kind of cool. There's like a task. It's like a whole nother computer. It's very. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed that I can control an agent's computer, and not only that, but I have another agent over here who has a totally different computer, and it's booting up his computer right now. And I was on his computer showing him LinkedIn, and this is. And if I go to like history, or I can probably log into my Chrome account, my Google account rather. It's just, I am shocked at what you can do. So like, is the history going to do this? I don't even know why I'm doing that. It's a waste of time. Point is, and while you're inside here, you can hit teach a task. And I'm recording a video right now for cash. And I'm going to say what you're going to do is open a new window, go to Amazon.com. You're going to go and type in dog costumes. And then you're going to go and you're going to, the first three that come up, you're going to right click and save image as. I can save an image to his computer. This is full blown bananas. So I've saved an image to the computer, and I want to do it again for the other two over here. And then I want to open up an email, and I want to send an email to myself with the images and the links. Okay, so now I put over here a demonstration, which is wild that he has access to this or a computer. And even if I go back to Rock, I can go to Rock's computer, and he's on something totally different. And I go back to Cash's computer, and he's over here doing this. There's routines inside of here. What's the routine? What should you do? What's the trigger? If it's a Slack message, a Git event on a schedule, all this kind of stuff. And it's going to show the runs there. It's just sick. So got it, watching the demo. Okay, watch a couple frames, then watching the full demo. Now, if I go here and I look at like the usage, I don't know where this usage is coming from. Is this specifically GrokBot usage? Is this coming from my Grok Heavy? I don't really know. I'm going to monitor this for sure. There's updates over here. We're on the best one. Start fresh if the computer got stuck. So you can always reset GrokBot's computer. So browser confirms it, saving it to downloads, finish the video, building a skill. So Amazon search and save a product image. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if you can do that skill again. But the cool thing is if I go over here and I could say, hey, I want to make a new agent. Actually, I want you to make me a new agent. And I want it to be for YouTube research. That's going to go out and find me thumbnails and, trending topics, all focused around AI and e-commerce and AI and really cutting edge stuff. But it needs to be really purposeful in doing that. And I want you to give him a name in line with your name is Rock, the other guy's name Cash. Think of something that would be a good name for him if your name is Rock and his name is Cash. So I could just do that, right? Because Rock is my Rock. It's my orchestrator, right? And I could go here and send it off. Rock Cash Gold. Okay, whatever. He's making gold. And want me to ping gold for a first hunt or rename him if gold is the vibe. I don't like gold. Maybe we'll do... think of something a little bit more. Give me 5 options of like really kind of impactful, kind of direct and in your face names. Really short, kind of like the rest of you. This is where it gets cool because I'm just telling him to do it. He's making gold. I don't want him named Gold, but he's going to come up with some in your face names really short and get back to me. And there is an iOS app. So Buzz, that reminds me of Buzz, which this might replace. I don't really know. Spike. So let's do Spike. So now it's going to name him Spike. So, okay, cool. I want you to message Spike, and I want you to tell him to message me and tell me everything in summary of what he needs to know, what to do, but also make sure he's working inside of my LifeOS second brain system. So I'm just telling one person, one agent, what to do, and they go and do it. Very, very cool. There's a ton of plugins in here, but what I loved is that there's Composio in here. So I just connected my Composio, and I don't have to connect all this other kind of crap because my Composio is connected to everything already. So I just did my Composio, and it is good to go. But it is cool to see they have a ton of this stuff over here that you can go and install. So Spike dropped the intro. You're good to reply there. Okay. Spike. Hey, Spike here. Rock loop me in. Blah, 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 blah. This, that, and the third. Cool. Well, you know what? Message from Rock. Okay, so I could see John via Rock wants to message you, right? Do not wait on John for okay. Open your chat with John. So this is the message that was sent to him. So I could see that, right? And I could see he messaged Rock. Hey Rock, I messaged John. So I could see I have transparency between the agents, which is crazy. So I could go over here. I'm big into like making sure things make sense for me. And he's YouTube, so let's make him this red. Cool. So that's, and he has his own screen. So now I can go to Spike's screen, and Spike's screen is not going to be, it's a totally different computer than the other folks. And I can make sure I log in with my YouTube and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go over here, pull up his Chrome, youtube.com. I'll log in my setup over here. And can I install YouTube? Will it let me install stuff? Jesus. Lets me install things like this? I mean, even though that's just like a web thing. But still, like that's pretty freaking cool. And I can go and sign in. And then I could teach him exactly everything I need to do in terms of YouTube and just call upon him. So this is sick. I was thinking that Grok 4.6 would drop today. It didn't, but this did. And that's cool. And is this a replacement for Buzz? No, because Buzz, I could still have multiple LLMs talking to each other. I'm using my own usage. I don't know where this usage is coming from. I can create groups over here. So I can put, you know, Rock, Spike, and Cash all together, right? And I can say over here, what's good, boys? Just making a group chat for all of us to hang out. So I did notice this got a little buggy. It'll say internal messages, but then fix it and put the front-facing message. Not this. So it'll say like in the room. That's like the internal message I shouldn't see, and then that'll change to his proper message. You'll see in a second. So Cash says in the room, but that's not his message. It's going to change in a second. Any second. So this is a little bit buggy. So what's good, Cash here on Operator Intelligence, Aspi OS, this. Glad we're all in one room. Then Rock is working, but Rock might say an internal message too, and then it'll change. So it's a little replied in the group. So, and his message will change. So it's still a little buggy in terms of like the group messaging. but you could still bring all the agents together. I think it's only going to happen once they're in it for the first time. But again, this is something they probably will fix with a new update or anything like that. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Like there's a lot of the fact that they have their own computers that I can go into and that I can say, okay, open this up. And yeah, we're still to YouTube. So like, what other kind of stuff can I do over here? Like, I could just take over the computer, right? Like, let me check this out. So I want to see install Claude Code CLI. So I just want to know. Oh, Dia sucks. Here. So if I go here. Oh, wait. Paste. Oh. Wait. Obviously, this is not... I don't know. But I'm just wondering, like, it's probably the wrong way to do stuff. But I just, what else can I do inside here? Can I change his background? Can I, just teaching sessions? Watch. So all the teaching sessions are saved over here. So everything, it's crazy. Like, I'm shocked that you can do this. So what's good? So it's a little delay on the group thing. Oh no, they're all here. YouTube, blah, 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 blah. Glad we're all in one room. So yeah, just wanted to put it up. Probably a longer video than it needs to be, but let me know what you guys think.